What's up, guys? Welcome to High Times with C-ZAR, where we watch movies 420 style and give it a high review. Today's watch is, well, the best and only
Spiderman.
Yes, sir. Let's get ready for a movie tonight. What's up, guys? Today we get to watch my favorite superhero. Sorry, my favorite superhero and one of the greatest superheroes of all time, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, aka Ben Briley. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck that guy. Now, I am not gonna lie, this movie will be a little bit biased for me, but I'm gonna give you some background detail that I can remember from the top of my head, I'm hoping. First appeared in 1962 under the comic book Amazing Fantasies issue 15, created by the great and late Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Now, if I'm correct, I think there's some controversy in who actually came up with the idea of Spider-Man, or who came up with the drawing, something like that. So that's the only thing I can remember, something about the controversy about him being created, if I'm correct. One other thing that I know about this is that once that comic book came out, it did so well that so many people wanted to read more about Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, like I said. So they made his own comic book series, and well, look now, over 60 years, and he is considered one of the greatest superheroes, my favorite superhero of all time. And his stories and lessons that he has always taught us from the 1960s has still kept on, and so has Uncle Ben's famous quote, "With great powers comes great responsibilities." Now, for a brief movie production history that can come off the top of the dome, Spider-Man was always talked about to be made as a film since the 1970s, but because of fall throughs and DC also fucking it up for everybody else, again, with Superman 3, it was just hard to move any movie production done for any comic book heroes anymore for a while. Until, again, Blade came along and helped out a little bit. If I remember this correctly too, James Cameron was also at one point supposed to be the director and the writer for the movie of his own, but because of difficulties not being able to do it, he signed out, you know. Which, fun fact, I found out that he was supposed to make it into more of an adult theme type of movie. I guess he was going to include a sex scene with MJ, which is kind of crazy to think about, you know. I mean, especially for a Spider-Man movie. And now, while I'm in the initials of MJ, I do also remember that supposedly there was talks about how MJ, Michael Jackson, yes, the King of Pop, was at one time interested in buying the rights to Spider-Man and produce a film of him, but only under the condition that he plays Spider-Man, which, I'm not gonna lie, I could not have imagined him as Spider-Man at all. He did not have the physique. Besides his big name, well, I also heard that Tom Cruise and Leo DiCaprio were also involved at one point to be Peter Parker, but in the end of it all, Tobey Maguire, yes, the best friend of Leo DiCaprio, took over the position of Peter Parker, which he wasn't looked at from the executives as the main guy for Peter Parker at all until Sam Raimi came in and set him up because he liked him in one of his old movies that he was in, which is also crazy because Sam Raimi wasn't really the #1 choice for a movie production until Amy Pascal, if I'm correct, came in and recommended him because of how she knew how much he loved Spider-Man. When he went to go do his pitch, he was really into it. He gave an hour long pitch, I guess, but he said he would have done more longer, but because he felt like he was overstaying his welcome there, because like I said, he wasn't really the main choice, he wanted to leave. But like I said, executives saw his work ethic and his passion for Spider-Man that they gave him the position, which I say is a life lesson, because I mean, it shows that if you continue to do what you want and continue pursuing what your dream is and a dream project, whatever, you know, it's always going to happen in the end. It just has to happen. You just have to get the right people at the right time, you know. I say it's a life lesson on the sense of dreams can become true if you follow it and you're persistent what you do, you know, just like right now. And to think now that 24 years have passed and this movie is still considered one of the greatest, you know. Along with the last two films, this movie helped Marvel become something more big, you know, the catapult of where we are now, of this whole MCU, and us watching these videos for Doomsdays to come out, you know. It also helped Marvel succeed. There are big characters in most of the characters now, because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes some of these movies come out, like the Thunderbolts or whatever, you know, I don't know none of these people, like, I'm just like, okay. But then, you know, because these MCU movies get us interested, you know, they make us go read the books, or go read the comic books, and, you know, that's like what I'm saying, you know, it helped catapult where we're at now. And it's made Disney and the MCU as one of the biggest names in the fucking movie production histories right now. I mean, if I'm correct, I think Avengers Endgame or I forget which one. I think it's Endgame, right? That has the most. I think it's second after Avatar. That's the most selling movie ever to come out. I think some shit like that. Now that I gave you guys this information on top of the dome, well, let's get to the high watch and the high review. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I hate about this movie, not really hate, I just get annoyed with, is how long the intro is. Well, it gives you the whole detail, like, of what's going on and stuff. Like, I don't know. I might be the only one thinking that, though.
If somebody said it was a happy little tale, if somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied. The woman I've loved.
Of course, it's always about a girl, man.
I'd like to tell you that's me next.
My girl MJ, though, she's kinda bad. You see how she really, like, ignored him? It's like, you know, she's not really about my boy. Like, she just wanted him because she found out he was Spider-Man, not because he was Peter Parker, though. Sounds like he is ashamed of who he is. But, a nice little car, though. Hey, what's my favorite part, though?
Peter, may I introduce my father, Norman Osborn?
I'm quite a scientist myself.
You know, I'm something of a scientist.
Hey, he said it!
Nanotechnology, really brilliant.
Nanotechnology.
Parents must be very proud.
It looks like a creep. Wow, Flash, you're an ass. I would have been fucking throwing hands with him if I was him. What? Daddy will fight your daddy. Oh, father, sorry. I'm a Gen Z. I'm sorry, guys. So remember that, because my boy Harry, he worked everything, and he's smart, and we're here does it on MJ, you know. Cause he's a little backstabber, you know. He's trying to get with my boy's girl, future girl. But then again, Peter's being a little pussy, not talking to her. Damn. But my girl is not really into him. Like, you can tell straight up, like, she like he's just rich. I would like him just for the money, you know. I ain't gonna lie, he's too of a nice much of a person, because me personally, I would have fucking stepped on that spider. I'm sorry. You're gonna bite me, I'm gonna step on you, buddy.
Yep.
Oh shit, this is where he finds out that's radioactive. Look at all those weapons he got. My boy Spider-Man for sure.
What's that all about?
He high. He's just like me right now.
Justify this test.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I never understood if this is like a dream of his, or this is just like a that was a transition, you know. But either way,
Science. Let me reschedule.
my boy Osborn right here. Little read them up.
He just gave me 2 weeks.
When she keeps giving you that Glock 3000 and you over here trying to freaking stop her, but she won't stop, and so you pass out. And then, you know, finally when you wake up again, this is what happens. You come back for a second round 2 in beast mode. Hear that? He's back to formula. Shit, he's ready for it again. So now he don't need glasses. Damn, Toby, look at that body, man. You looking good, buddy. Look at that. Show the muscles. So my boy Peter Parker is into them daddy issue girls too. No wonder this is why I'm into him. How it be whenever I'm trying to holler at the babes. When I see my crush in the corner, I'm just like, hey. hey, and I start talking to myself like this. Whoa.
Wow, great reflexes.
Did you know they really did that on purpose? How many tries? Like, I think 48 tries it took.
Just get contacts?
Why these superheroes over here trying to help these girls out for? We know they're not good for them. What a freak. Why you got that stuck on his hand? Too much. Jerking it off. That's kind of weird to see someone do that at school. So you're telling me you're organic? Webbing? Like, where does it not shoot from? Look at the spider sense of his. It's not that. It's not the fly. It's not the spitting ball. But it's the fist.
That's the action.
Damn.
Come on, Flash.
I don't want to fight you, Flash. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. Exactly.
Sounded kind of wrong. Oh. Why everybody cheering but my girl MJ? Why is she hating? Why is she mad? Her boyfriend's the one who wanted to fight. How is he the freak if his boyfriend wanted to fight, you know? Or his best friend wanted to fight? Like, that makes no sense. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can't be mad at him because he wanted to fight. What Flash would have won, everybody would have been cheering for Flash either way. It's just stupid common nonsense. Because my boy is just a nerd, you know? A bookworm, they call him. That'd be so cool to fucking have spikes come out of my fingers. When I was little, I used to always think that they would come out one day. Yeah. He climbing the walls. My boy think he's all that just because he can fucking jump through buildings like that. This was always my favorite part because, you know, he's trying to figure out how to get his webs to go through. Oh, I wish I had the thing right now. I'm gonna go buy some for the next Spider movie. I'm buying the Spider-Man foam thing and I'm putting it on. Hey, that photography thing though, probably the reason why I started trying to do this now, just because I always wanted to be part of the whole film industry and shit like this, you know, because I always wanted to work in like this, like in some movies. And well, now I'm trying it. Well, we'll see how far I can make it to. My boy over here trying to spit game.
See what's coming.
It's not bad. I mean, got her over here a little trickle down, you know. She just likes him because she's giving him attention. He's giving her new attention.
Whatever it is, something I never felt before.
Calm down. Just because you're Mr. Spider-Man now.
What for me?
A kiss.
You're gonna light up Broadway.
Just because he's gaslighting her. Come on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm an uncle for many kids, and that's the same thing I always want to say to them every time, that I know what they go through. I was part of it. Be responsible.
He probably deserved what happened.
Don't be like me. That's what I say.
Can be. Comes great responsibility.
Just know that quote always is gonna be the top quote in my life and for the whole world, I guess, man. Because come on, that's true facts right there. Not gonna lie, it's so nice to see Randy Savage, and then you got Bruce Campbell right there. Can you believe he was gonna be a Mysterio in Spider-Man 4?
There's no featherweight division here, small fry. Next!
No, Sonya.
Not gonna lie, I did not know she was already making movies in this year.
You are participating on your own free will?
Yes.
I thought she barely just started coming out not too long ago. So, you know, one thing I don't like also about this movie is that
Staying away from you. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
damn, some little 2000, early 2000 jokes, you know. What I was saying though, you know what makes me a little bit mad about this movie is that they didn't use a lot of his wittiness like in the comic books in this movie. Like, I think this is the only scene where he kind of uses it the most, but like throughout the movie, or like any other, the whole trilogy, his acting as Spider-Man, you never really hear him with his witty remarks. Damn. Would this be considered like Peter losing Aunt May and No Way Home, or would this be considered as Peter and Endgame, like when he loses Tony Stark? You see the butterfly effect that happens when you don't do something? Like look, now he realized that because one time he did bad, he let someone go. The side effects that can happen. Damn, he died. But he really didn't mean to kill him. It's like, it's not his law to kill him.
With great power comes great
Responsibility.
Remember that, Pete. Remember that.
My boy about to go all superhero mode now, for reals. Look at this shit. Not gonna lie, this movie has one of the best camera quality wise for how the swing and it's for him.
Sounds hot.
She slims sexy as hell.
Tight little
I know, look like a bug. I'll just give him a big hug. Look out! Ooh. Here comes Spider-Man. I used to love that part the whole time. When I was little, I used to like to watch that part a lot.
Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is.
J. Jonah Johnson. I love J.K. Simmons, man. He's a hell of an actor, man.
Shut up. And I won't tell Harry.
No, don't tell Harry.
I won't.
My boy over here being messy. Man, he looking like Wolverine. No wonder I fuck with Wolverine too. Is there a pattern here I'm looking at? Damn.
I'm sorry Harry hasn't mentioned her.
My boy even hiding it. No wonder she said don't tell Harry.
You're probably looking for...
That's crazy.
Right? And maybe you can help him out.
I think my boy Peter Parker's in like Wolverine over here trying to get what girls say we already got a man. But like I said last time, fuck it. Do what you gotta do, you know.
Like a crap. Give me $200 for all.
That seems a little...
My boy.
Take him somewhere else then.
My boy over here talking about their crap, but yet they're getting some great ass pictures of Spider-Man. My boy over here trying to spit wrist on her. My boy trying to spit wrist on her. Calm down, buddy. You ain't about that. You couldn't handle her anyways, man. Or she couldn't handle you. Who knows?
Industries.
Damn.
I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
Damn. Why he gotta yell like that for? He kind of is now. But what's crazy is my boy went through all 5 stages of loss or whatever it is. I don't even know what it's, but it's 5 stages of anger, all that. I'm not gonna lie, this song's kind of dope. Mop around, picture us on the moon. Oh, he found him. My boy was always just trying to impress his dad. Like, bro, stop. Damn. She did not like him at all. And he just thought he got caught by my boy Peter.
I might drink inside.
Hell no. My question is, I wonder if they done the dirty. I ain't gonna lie, but that is a creepy motherfucker right there. But yo, man, the Green Goblin is honestly one of the best freaking super villains ever, man. Especially for everything what he's done against my boy Peter Parker. Now you see Stan Lee right there? Come on, my boy Stan Lee! I ain't gonna lie. This scene, seeing himself in the mirror and being an evil person, reminds me of me when I used to be on hella fucking stupid shit and would look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look gangster, but then I realized that I'm stupid out doing all that shit. Still am right now, but you know, I'm not really on that other shit anymore. That whole acting of freaking Willem Dafoe, man, was fire. I'm a big fan of him too, man. He been making the best movies, but they're fire. But that was just great facial expression he just did right there.
Trust my barber.
I don't trust my barber, but then again, I don't have one. I've been doing my own little lineup, you know. Come on, I think they do look good. Hey, J. Jonah at least was never gonna be a snitch though. That's good stuff.
Spider-Man! I knew you two were in this together! Let Mom and Dad talk for a minute, will you?
I ain't gonna lie, the edits that people be making of this whole scene is fire, man. I fuck with it because it's true stuff what he talks about in this. Which is crazy because on No Way Home, the same method he does like right here where he tries to make him like to think about his, you know, his standards and stuff and look at it into more of a villain style. It's the way he does it right here too. Like, I don't know, they just match each other, but he just does it more fantastic on a No Way Far From Home, because this one was fantastic too. But for No Way Home, No Way Home was fire. Like the way he acted it out, and the way he was the worst villain, one of the worst villains, and one of the best villains in MCU. Shit, I feel him, man. Especially with these prices of gas right now, $7.85 ain't even nothing anymore. Shit, I can't even buy a freaking cheeseburger with that. So, not gonna lie to you guys, when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys know like those toy soldiers, the ones that come with the string and the parachutes. So my mom used to buy me a bunch of those, and I would actually reenact this whole scene right here, and like because I had like a big Spiderman figure, and I would use them as like the little robbers or whatever they were, you know, and crash them all, and you know, take them in and start feeding them up with Spiderman. It's crazy, right? That was when there was no technology like nowadays where we could actually play with our toys and stuff. So they said that my boy Tobey Maguire had the worst experience doing this whole scene because he said he almost died from how much he was suffocating from the rain going up his nose, being upside down. But it's one of the most iconic kisses in the movies, I'm not gonna lie. Not even the new Spider-Man has been able to reenact this kiss yet. Because you never know, maybe a brand new day he might do it. You know what? I hate Disney Plus. They literally cut out the main scene of where she goes, ah, and you know, you see them go, ah. Like, that's crazy nowadays that they cut these scenes. What else are they cutting from this movie? Now I kind of wish I would have just freaking went to go rent it, you know, a DVD version, but where am I gonna go rent one, you know? Fucking, what's it called? Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore. Which, in my opinion, I believe we should get another Blockbuster sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe we can come back. My mother was trying to take him to jail, but now he let him go because he had to help. Wow, what else? That was standard shit. But I like this scene, man. This fighting scene is fucking fire. No, you won't. Look at this shit. I like this scene. So my boy think he fucking Matrix or some shit like that. He think he Neo. He trying to beat the Matrix. Hey, his reflexes are fire, man. He really was like staring at her. What a weirdo. Ain't no way he heard that little ass drop. You know what I'm just realizing right now? That this movie actually does show how greedy Norman Osborn is and how much he wanted to have power and everything he wanted, you know. So it's kind of crazy. I never really thought about that until right now I'm watching it. It just occurred to me that it shows such a personal growth on it. I mean, a character growth development on him. Damn, why he dry snitching? Why he gaslighting him like that? You know damn well he ain't about that or nothing. Damn.
Where is she?
My boy, Green Goblin, man. I swear, man, he's a dog being a supervillain. Like, he fucks from your mind. Like, he would have me fucking killing him for sure. My boy, Green Goblin, is such a menace. This boy literally put her on a freaking side building. On the bridge, actually, my bad. Damn. That's scary as fuck. I'm surprised she didn't fall for that first step she did. Damn. My boy with them reflexes, though.
He's not gonna make it! He's gonna make it!
So, fun fact about this part. Or maybe not even a fun fact, just an interesting fact that I know about this part of the film. Right there. So, you know how this whole scene right there, hold up. So this whole scene was like a representation about how 2000, about a 9/11 situation, about the 9/11 attack. Because this movie was supposed to come out in around 2001, and they had the Twin Towers on it and everything on the first trailer that came out for this movie. But then I guess 9/11 happened, and then the Twin Towers got destroyed, and they took it all off, so they had to like switch at the date for it because they had to edit out all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man. Green Goblin gets him a hell of a fight in this scene. This is one of the best fighting scenes. This is one of the, I don't know, man, the early 2000s. All of these fighting scenes have been fire, man. Like the Blade one and this one and the Blade 2. My God, Spider-Man, you're getting your ass beat for real. Yo, like, honestly, that was a good ass fighting scene right there.
I'm gonna finish her nice and slow. MJ and I
Have a hell of a time. What's crazy about this whole trilogy of Sam Raimi's is that he made Spider-Man so stronger. Like he gets so much stronger whenever MJ's brought up into his life or a situation of the problems, showing that like he really does everything for MJ. Which I don't know. I find it kind of weird for him to be had done that. Oh, come on, Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man about to beat his ass for reals now. In the comic books, he really beat the shit out of him like that. I know, because look, I got the book right there.
Mr. Osborn, Peter, thank God.
My boy, you're trying to gaslight his ass for reals. I had a father.
His name was Ben Parker.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. I said it's Munchie time, Munchie time. Had to do a voiceover, forgot to rate it on the video, but Munchie Time snack can be found on the Shorts, IG, or TikTok, but the snack was fire. The extra pistachio made a whole better flavor to it. And that's all for you guys. Honestly, gave him a hell of a fight. And I love it that Peter, don't tell Harry. Man, it made Harry look like he's a bitch. Or a daddy's boy, which he is. I'm not gonna lie, he is in the comic books. But what's crazy is how my great boy Green Goblin didn't really expect him to have those type of senses in him yet. My girl MJ over here now. Why is she trying to guilt trip him into dating her? Who would you think it was gonna be then? Right there. I would have stopped her and be like, bitch, my name is not Pete. My name is Peter. Shut the heck up, girl. How you gonna love him? You ain't even been on a date with me too much. I hate this. I'm not gonna lie, I hate how they made her interrupt. I don't know, I just hate this relationship already. A little me would have loved this relationship, but the older I get, man, the more I've been through in life, I just hate the relationship style in this movie. My boy! I love him. My boy said he put her in the friend zone. That's what I'm talking about. My boy knew what the game was. He knows what's about. He said, nah, you only wanted me now that I'm, something big, something that you couldn't imagine me back then. Nah, you lost your chance with me. And now she over here like realizing, oh my God, them lips I kissed, those were Spider-Man lips too. So yeah,
Great power.
comes great responsibility.
This is
My gift. Oh my goodness, man. Not gonna lie. The sending of the whole swinging webs through the whole city is fire, man. Look at that shit. It's honestly some of the best webbing of Spider-Man in all the movies that I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. Well, guys, I checked to see if there's any post credit or anything like that tonight, but there is not. But besides that, well guys, I ain't not gonna lie, Spider-Man, best movie to me. Great movie. I rate that for sure an 8.5. But then again, I am being biased, like I said, because I am a big Spider-Man fan. But 8.5 for me for sure. But besides that, I mean, the action scenes, the freaking storyline, the freaking character development was fire. Like I said, Goblin's, I never realized how Goblin's character, you can tell who he really is and why he does such things. I never really realized that until right now. I loved how they portrayed Harry to be such a daddy boy, because you know he's made of rich money, so he doesn't know what the real life is, and he tries to fit in with these people, but these people are not the same as his people, you know. I just hate the way they portray MJ in this movie. You know, I don't know, it just feels like the relationship is toxic as fuck. But then again, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little paranoid or PTSD, you know. Nah, just kidding. But besides that, for my high review, guys, I do for sure give it an 8.5. But like I said, that's just me. I'm a little biased on Spider-Man, but still a great movie. For recommendation, of course, I recommend everybody to go watch Spider-Man. Shit, Spider-Man is truly one of the most influential superhero in the world, in history. He's one of the greatest superheroes too, man. And even the movies can be up there for you, man. You guys are missing out if you're not watching this, boy. But besides that, I mean, so for the rankings of how I'm going so far, Spider-Man is number 1, number 2 is Blade, number 3 is X-Men, number 4 is Blade 2, and then number 5, Howard the Duck. Other than that, guys, well, I'll see you guys later, because I am stoned. And we'll have to finish it off like always, guys. Bye. Have a wonderful time.